Today I'm in front of Garfield High School in the heart of the Central District. You might not know this about me, but both my dad and my grandfather went to Garfield. My grandfather was born and raised in the Central District, and his family is part of the Great Migration from the South to the northern cities and the western states. My grandfather, Vincent Mitchell, was one of the first African-American licensed contractors to be hired and work in Pioneer Square, and more specifically work on the pergola on the historic corner of First and Yesler. Yes, my family goes way back in Seattle's history, and my family, like many Black folks, settled here in the Central District. The Central District is the heart of our community. It is technically formed because of redlining, meant we were only allowed to buy houses in segregated neighborhoods. Here is where many folks bought homes and built communities. Unfortunately, in the last 2 decades, this neighborhood has been deeply impacted by gentrification, with many of the original residents displaced. Despite all of this, my family is like many who still feel the central area is the cultural heart of our community. Okay, every day we get clients who are moving to Seattle and want more information about the different neighborhoods. Today I'm going to share what it's like to live like a local and really appreciate the Central District like a local. You know the drill. Give this video a like and make sure you subscribe to this video. Over the next couple of months, we'll be producing more content about moving to Seattle and all of the awesome neighborhoods. First off, where am I in reference to the other neighborhoods in Seattle? I am in the heart of the Central District, which is the east of downtown and Capitol Hill. The central area nearby neighborhoods also include Madrona, which my grandfather built 2 houses from the ground up, Leschi, Madison Valley, and Madison Park. And we have so much details about these neighborhoods on our website, including the types of homes you can buy in the area, our favorite shops and restaurants. Check it out for reference. But today we're really going to explore the Central District. Neighborhoods in the central area. The Central District goes from East Madison on the north, Jackson Street on the south, 12th Avenue on the west, and Martin Luther King Jr. Way on the east. Each of these areas have their own fun vibe. For instance, 23rd and Union has been completely transformed with new apartment buildings and a PCC. Whereas you can still get a vibe of the old neighborhood at one of my favorite places, Fats Chicken and Waffles at Cherry and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Another fun spot to explore is the area around 23rd and Jefferson. My favorite things in the Central District are: my favorite park is Judkins. So much space for everyone and a great area to bring the community together. Favorite restaurant? Communion. Get the catfish with grits and a side of greens. Favorite coffee shop? Avol Ethiopian Cafe. To shop local, Estelita's Library. It's a community library and an online bookstore with books focused on social justice, ethnic studies, and liberation movements. In terms of transit, any of us who grew up out here have stories about riding the buses. In the Central District, we are super lucky to have a ton of bus lines. The county has been working on improving the Rapid Ride G line that will run along Madison. One of my favorite buses is the 48 that takes you from the U District all the way to South Rainier Valley, where I grew up. And almost every major street has a bus line on it, including the 2, 3, 4, and a few more. Schools. The Central District has some of the best schools in the city. In general, Seattle has a lot of very dedicated school teachers and folks who are trying to make a difference in our community. All of us on Team Diva are big supporters of public education, and I think it's really important to go beyond the rating system and really get to know your local school. I do need to give a little shout out to Garfield. It has a world-class jazz band, and it just recently celebrated its 100th anniversary of being open. Just amazing. Real estate. Did you know that the Central District has some of the oldest houses in all of Seattle? Many of the old houses in the Central District are from the 1890s. It is amazing. In the Central District, you will find mostly craftsman styles of homes, a few condos around 23rd and Jefferson. Due to a lot of urban density planning that followed the original redlining areas like the central area, that means that this neighborhood saw a huge surge in townhouse development. For a single-family home, $1.1 million. For townhouses, $950,000. For condos, $475,000. Home prices change all of the time. For more updated numbers, check out our neighborhood page on the website. We update it once a year and we'll give you a better idea of the overall housing costs. Thank you for exploring the Central District with me. I'm Lindsy Russell-Mitchell at Team Diva, Coldwell Banker Bain here in Seattle. Let me know if you have a favorite place in the Central District by leaving a comment below. Diva out.